After we've assembled our sections and our content and our merge tags, the next step is to map those merge tags. Before we do that, let's take a look at this section. Here we've got our content and we have merge tags like effective date, our company name, our state, party B name, party B address, and the field merge tag 1, which we created just as an example before. So let's move on to the next step. Here's where we can map those merge tags to content from the wizard. When we create an agreement, we're going through a wizard where first we choose the type of agreement, the template for that type, and then we establish an effective date. After that, we choose the signers. The signers become the counterparty. So we can go ahead and map the effective date to the date field on the wizard. We can map party B name to the counterparty name in the wizard. And we can map their address, if we have their address, to the full address from the wizard. The next set of fields, we're going to use default values. So we can set default values and then modify these on a case-by-case basis per agreement when needed. So we're going to go ahead and establish default values for the rest of these fields, except for the bottom one. This is that example field that we had set before. Now, we're going to use this as an example of how we would manually enter a value to populate that field. Those are your options. You can map it to a step in the wizard, you can set the default value, or you can manually populate it on each individual agreement. We'll publish this template, and then we'll use it. Now we're jumped into the wizard. We set our effective date. We choose who we want to send this to. We'll send it to Uplift. They're the counterparty. We're going to choose this contact. And now we can add ourselves as a signer. And now we can see that it has populated all of the fields that it could, either by mapping them or using the default values. Now, we had mapped the party B address, but we did not have a mailing address for this company. So we can type it in. And that merge tag 1. Now, because there's nothing for us to map that to, it's going to require us to enter a field manually. So I'm just going to type manually entered value. Great. Now we can see the beginning of the agreement fully assembled. We see the preamble and the party identification. It shows us all this, and it even has populated that manually entered value. And it shows the remaining content of that agreement. Now, if we had made these sections editable, like this one, we'd have the option to modify the content before we send it out. But we're ready to go. So we click continue, and we click send for signature. We add an email that goes with it, and then we hit send. And that's it. We finished our template. We mapped the fields for the merge. Then we used that template and populated it and sent it out for signature. That's all you have to do.